Namaste, Star Family. Welcome to the Matrix Oracle. My name is Audrey. This is another Muse reading. This is for the Muse of History. Her name is Klio. And she is going to start a whole new wheel of the zodiac. So here in Western astrology, Klio in Aries, May 30th to July 31st, 2025. To find this muse in your natal chart, you'll have a tutorial at the end. She is the asteroid number 84. Now, in terms of application of those principles into supporting you, to remembering who you are, to remembering the truth of your essence, and especially for this cycle, what you came here to create. Yes, this is a great archetype. This muse is helping you with not just common history or collective history, but your history, her or his story. If you were to look into your chart to find this muse, there's also a connotation with what in this lifetime you'll be known for, okay, as far as your life and what other traits, the personality, or the things that you can do that are making you stand out. So here, Klio is starting her journeying in the first zodiac sign of the wheel. This is the first breath of life, of creation. This sets the ground for what you want to create. But here, she enters with the merge of Saturn and also very close by with Neptune. So there is here Saturn, that is the world card. What you came here to create according to your beliefs. So what you believe, you create. With Saturn also being close to Muse Klio and Neptune, there is this tapping into your subconscious mind, tapping into the Akash, the record of your own soul's memory, storylines, in order to remember what are the things that you came here to create. Especially here, you'll see there is this friction with Jupiter. We saw this for the last Muse Polymnia entering Cancer, that we are realizing that all the path that we walked is actually part of making us realize that we are the gift, but also the medicine. The path that we walked on allowed us to find solutions in places where we didn't know there was any. And what is triggering even more so this connection to the Akash, the connection to your soul's memory data bank, okay, is the South Node being quincunx to this Venus and Chiron conjunction, this merge and this dance, okay? So probably some of the exact things that broke your heart, you know, that allowed you to find through the wound the places that needed the support. This is part of you also understanding certain things that your soul came on this earth to create. For the ones that want support with transcending the Chiron wound, know that I do have an album for all of the zodiac placements of Chiron, and I work with specific frequencies that are triggering certain pathways to help you with this wound. And it's according to your natal placement of Chiron in the zodiac. If that's something that interests you and resonates in your body, go and check it out here if you're watching on YouTube. And otherwise on Instagram, just go on my bio link, and as you scroll all the way down, you'll see that playlist for the wounded healer. And for the ones that want a deeper type of support and energy guidance, I am giving access to all levels of my YouTube star community to that Chiron Cosmic Alignment Energy Session. It's about an hour where I guide you through a certain process where there's breath work, yin stretches, a relaxation, tuning force to allow you to work through this type of wound. Until June 1st, 2025 included, I am giving access. And if you are interested in joining our star community, You can find the link here on YouTube. Also, if you're watching the video, you'll see the option to join. And again, for Instagram, in my bio link. So how are we going to remember what we came here to create? We have the support of Pluto retrograde that is right close to the rising. That means as you get up in the morning, the overall vibration of your thoughts, of your belief, you have this opportunity, this window where you can recreate yourself. And through this process of being mindful as you rise in the morning, and maybe also as you go and set yourself to bed, to set out certain intentions. It could be just asking, I want to ask my subconscious mind, what is it that my soul wants to create in this lifetime? What is dear to my soul to create? And you'll see through your dreams and how you feel in the morning, certain clues and messages to actually follow this path. For the ones that feel this message in their body, in their heart, in their soul, and are still looking for clarity, for guidance, this is why I have the Goddess Rise Up in the YouTube Star community. I am going to have a pick a card reading where we're going to have insights for each placement of the zodiac for Klio according to your natal chart, and I will give you some pieces of information and also energy work. If you have never worked with me, part of the thing that I love to give is one of the music frequency, so you have input coming into your ears. Then I like to use certain mudra, because just like wires, we are circuitry, okay? So you're wiring in a certain way to connect the energies. And then I also give you the option to chant a mantra, so you also emanate sound. So it's just such a powerful way to attune to certain frequencies. That's it. Thank you so much for your presence on the channel. Please remember to sprinkle some love, and I will see you then in the next video. And here is your tutorial to find Muse Klio in your chart. I am using astro.com, and on the upper right side, the burger option, I click, and then you see you'll have free horoscopes. You go all the way down to horoscopes, drawing in data, and then click on extended chart selection. As you're there, you have to enter your birth data. Don't touch anything there. Just scroll down. In the display and calculation option, I like to add the descending node, which is the south node. I find it useful to know about past experiences. Then in the aspects, I like to click on to all objects, because this muse is going to be an asteroid. Otherwise, the calculation won't take into account what type of energy is connecting you to Muse Klio. And in the additional objects, in the manual entry, click the number 84 and click on show the chart. Okay, so this is where, Muse Klio in Scorpio near a Uranus retrograde. So this person, Uranus retrograde, comes with a karmic contract as far as things that haven't been fully processed that need to be reviewed in this lifetime, especially on the topic of, rebelling against a certain system. It doesn't matter if you were on one side of the system or the other, but this is about standing against something, okay, or being against a certain current movement. Those placements where we have Uranus retrograde is very much about overcoming inner conflict. This also talks about, wars, and I would not be surprised that this person with this chart would have experience at a soul level to be a warrior, to be a soldier, things like this. And you can see there is a line, green dotted line, between Klio and Uranus retrograde going all the way to the midheaven. That's very much something that this person will remember in this lifetime, maybe through their discipline, maybe also because it's in the third house, the way they communicate, the way they think. They might be very interested in the art of war or understanding strategy, conflict, but they will have to resolve it first within themselves. So that's something that can be transpiring from this chart. That also, I'm just feeling that some of you, if that resonates, that would be also something that the Muse Klio, because that's what you're known for. This person could be very good in terms of sports or having great discipline. But it could be, with the Uranus retrograde, a discipline that breaks through the norms. That could be someone that comes up with a certain way of living, let's say, for example, different lifestyle or different diet, a different fitness routine, that will probably bring them a lot of attention, especially also the Venus is near to the midheaven, the public life. So there's probably a lot of love involved as far as what they're going to be driven for in that world. So that's how this muse can resonate for your chart. If that's something that interests you, know that I do offer reading for all the 9 muses. You can find this on my bio link or in the video description on my website. Bye.